Good morning and welcome back to day 12 of 60 of talking to my younger self and telling them the things that I wish I'd have known a little bit better when I was younger. So if this is helpful to you, just let me know. Leave a like and leave a comment. And so today again, we're going to be speaking about business. This is one of the things that I love doing and love setting up. So this is the kind of thing that I've been doing for the last 15 years. But really, number one, you've been lied to. What do I mean by that? I mean, business is not necessarily what you think it is from the outside. From the outside looking in, you think it's the cleverest person who succeeds, the best at this or the best at that. Well, often what I've seen, it's the person that works the hardest. It's the person who's the most determined, right? And where does that determination comes from? That determination comes from understanding yourself and being emotionally balanced. Being to get up no matter what the weather, get out there and do things. To me, that's self-awareness and that's emotional. The people that I've seen be the most successful in business, they've had that in abundance, right? So I think number one, you've probably been lied to. We have this idea of the academic world being everything, and if you're the smartest, you can get it done. Well, wisdom is intelligence applied. So I'd prefer to be wise than I would intelligent all day of the week. Alrighty, and so number two, going a bit deeper into everything. If uncertainty scares you, entrepreneurship probably not the one for you. All right, so if you're really too nervous to get out and try things and you're scared about how other people are going to take it, it's probably not the best thing to do, because you've got to put yourself out there and you've got to put yourself out there to get feedback and to learn. And you're never going to be good at anything at the start. Well, if you are, you're very lucky, but you're not going to be good at stuff at the start. So you've got to get out there, you've got to get feedback, and you've got to learn. So if you're completely scared to go out there and, be told about the world, about what they think, because really that's what business is incorporating and delivering value from other people's perspectives. How can you deliver value for other people? All right, so it's not for the control freaks, that's for sure. Number three, embrace humility. And this pretty much follows on from the last thing, but I think embracing humility and not letting the ego drive everything is crucial. Because if you have the ego driving everything, look, you're in control, you know what's best, I. And actually, as I just mentioned, business is about helping other people. So if you can't see their point of view and you can't understand someone else's perspective to be able to help them, well, you're probably never going to be able to deliver value for them. And that does go against the customer doesn't necessarily know what they want. We hear that one a lot, and you've got to build it and they will come. But really, this is a balance between the two, as always. And typically in the modern world, we have a tilt towards the ego. So don't let the ego be in control. Balance that with humility. That's a lovely noise. Now, number four. Don't be afraid to say what you think. Now, this is a really important idea that I got when I was younger. I read a book in my mid-20s, and it spoke about this idea, which was called the idiot's conundrum, or the fool's choice. And the fool's choice is essentially, if I speak my mind, then I'm going to lose friends. So the only other option is to shut up, not say my mind, not say what I think, and then everything's good, and then I keep friends. Well, that's the fool's choice. What you can actually do is speak your mind in a conscientious, kind manner, share your point of view, add value to the world, make things a little bit better, and not piss off people and not upset them. So really important to understand that if I'm a balanced person and if I'm calm and emotionally don't go off the rails or whatever, you can say any idea to anyone calmly, and nicely. So if that's not possible for you, maybe do a bit more meditation, maybe do a bit more mindfulness, or practicing thinking about other people's perspectives and a bit of empathy, because it's not all about us. We've got to have fire and passion to say what we think, but we've also got to temper that with what are other people able to listen to or ready to listen to, or is it your point to say something anyway at all? I just like going around and learning. So Often I like sharing what I've learned, but what's even better than sharing is learning a bit more. Number 5 is you've got to learn to understand a little bit what money is and be a bit financially responsible. Now, I don't know, the classic thing, we're not told what money is at school. We're not told how to use it. We're not told how to open bank accounts. We're not told how to buy banks or buy houses with banks or loans or whatever it might be. Well, really important to you do your own research, get your head around it. Now, money is essentially only what someone is willing to pay. So if I have this pen and someone buys it for $1 million, well, that pen's now worth $1 million because it's worth that to them. Same with a house, same with everything. So money is just, the value of something is just what someone's willing to pay. Now, if you think about money in terms of energy, this is financial energy that you can store up and then use somewhere else. That's the easiest kind of paradigm or metaphor or analogy to help me understand that. I work hard, I save all this money, and then I put it away. And some people have more power than others. Life's not fair. And so we've got to learn how, if you want to make more money, you should probably do stuff for people who have more money. As if you're solving problems for homeless people or people that don't have anything, it's going to be a little bit challenging to get paid, isn't it? So really important to understand a little bit about money and then understand how to help people that have money, if that's what if you're looking to get a little bit more money. But it really is an energy type thing, and it sounds really tragic when I say that, but it most certainly is. So absolutely on that. Learn money, learn to be a bit more financially responsible. And number 5, don't do business if you're not passionate about something. If you're not passionate about something, what are you doing? You've got to find a reason to get passionate about something. And whether that's psychology and understanding how other people think, whether that's helping a family, you've got to find something to get passionate about, because it's just not going to work if you're not passionate about it. You're going to get slapped around. Life's going to, you're going to have customers that get annoyed with things. You're going to have problems all over. And unless you have that passion for it, I don't think you can get over these hurdles. And tends to be, for me, the lessons that I've learned, if I make those things a little bit wider than about things that I want, then boom, that's so much easier to be consistent. It sounds strange to say it, but I can let myself down more easily than I can let someone else down. So I would hate to let someone else down, but definitely for sure, I'm going to do that with myself a little bit more easily than someone else. And I think that's it for today. I think these are definitely things that I've been thinking about a lot, and trying to think about the ideas that could help me move forward or help me do this or whatever it might be, really. So just sharing things that have worked for me, and if this is if you've enjoyed this at all, or you have any comments or whatever it might be, I'd just absolutely love to hear it. So thank you very much for your time today. I think one thing to remember, entrepreneurs are not born, they're made. And the main reason for that is they have such a broad variety of skills. You can't possibly come out knowing all those different things. You've got to build them up. Whether you're good at creative, you might have to learn the business side. Whether you're good at business, you might have to learn the creative side. So I really think it's up to us to shape ourselves and build ourselves up to become good enough to be able to do that. So if you're up for the challenge, give it a go. Alrighty, much love guys. See you soon.